Hello, this is for Pisces. This is your tarot reading for Pisces for the days of April 30th through May 6th. Okay, and you have a beautiful outcome card. It's the Empress, and the Empress would be like if this was a picture of the Madonna holding her baby, and for the moment, resting on her laurels. It's just, she's just demonstrating bliss. And the Eight of Cups card that's above you, which is the near future, suggests that you're experiencing burnout, which I'd say at this time of the year, people are working extra hard during the winter simply because they can't get outside. And now, as the weather changes, it's becoming all too real or noticeable that that's what you were doing, that you were working way too hard. And the Ace of Wands heralds an opportunity, like brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Wands are always ideas, so it's a brilliant idea, and it has yet to be. It's an opportunity. That is your future card. It's not the near future, it's longer term future. And what's crossing is the Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups that's like a very mature person who makes good decisions and is successful. Since it's a cup card, it's always somebody who's very emotional or sympathique. The French would say sympathique, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. So you want to think of a mother figure, or even a sage. This is the best you can hope for, and your relationship looks like it's developing to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So again, that's what it's mother, nurturing. And the Five of Coins is symbolic of you, and you have kind of fears about surrounding money. And then the Six of Cups, which is in the very recent past, is you romanticizing the past. And maybe you're doing that as a stress reliever because you were working way too much. You're romanticizing the past. It almost looks like somebody who wasn't in present time. And you're working too much your energy's kind of scattered. You read restlessness and searching for the truth, and a relationship that needs to be revamped, decision about what they want to create next, talking it over with God. It's like gut-wrenching conversations. Something about a strong physical attraction. Anyway, so this is a relationship, like and I'm going to keep it being advised of being very careful when you start to turn to another. Don't let your emotions be captive. Don't let your emotions be. Don't like, don't punish somebody and then run. So meaning, if you're gonna, don't make that decision something that you can't go back and change. Like, if you're working too hard, you're the one who made the decision to work, It was your choice to do that. So don't take it out on somebody just because you just figured out that you've been doing this to yourself, and don't go punish somebody because you realize you were self-punishing. Because it might not work out to your benefit if you do that. So just take it slow and simple. Self-recrimination never helped anybody. Yeah. Punishing yourself. I know a lot of people that they wouldn't treat a best friend or even a not so good friend the way they treat themselves. So that's a huge hello. They'd be a lot more patient if somebody said, "Oh, I just realized my boss was taking advantage of me," and then I tore out of there and I told him I'm never coming back. Anyway, so just be very careful about making sudden decisions based on passion and venting. Just be very careful about creating from punishment versus creating from joy. Sometimes people hide in their work. So, if you weren't happy with your home life, maybe you were actually hiding in your work. So you were the one who was actually doing it to yourself. You must have known on some level, right? Or maybe you weren't happy in a relationship, so you were hiding out at your job. But on some level, we do know the truth, because that's why we're spending time in other sectors of our life. But I'm not saying it to dig it in, I'm not saying it to try to get under your skin. I'm just saying, don't get stuck because you feel you should have known. That's what life is, We experience things for a reason, and, it teaches us things, it teaches us patience. Don't just keep obsessing about, wow, I'm really messed up, because we're all in this schoolyard called life, and we're doing the best we can under the circumstances. I think that even young people, they really believe that they're not allowed to make mistakes, or I don't mean all young people. I mean, there's some conscientious people and of all ages, but I just mean as far as perfectionism goes, people really believe that the media programs people to believe that if your life doesn't resemble something like that, then there's something definitely wrong with you, and it never does resemble anything out there in the media. That's a bunch of bunk. And so I'm supposed to let you know you're supposed to take it easier on yourself. So actually, when you figured out that you were being overworked, then you're just supposed to, instead of running that energy through your space more, you do the opposite, pamper. So now, go get a relaxation tape, go get some bath salts, get yourself a good book. Buy some healthy something. It doesn't even have to be food. It could be aromatherapy, or it could be a crystal, or it could be some running shoes, or it could be, anything that the Supreme Being is guiding you to go get now, because you were burning the candle at both ends. So that is your tarot reading. I'm so happy to be of service to you, and I hope that you can be a service to yourself and give to yourself this week. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, love and blessings. Bye-bye. Be good to yourself.